So guys, I'm going to jump straight into this. This is the F2 race, the sprint race at Monaco. We're starting P13, we didn't qualify, so we're right at the back of the grid, so it's a case of seeing how far we can go. So 5 lights, on go, we get a good run on Adam in 12th. And then we get boxed in, we've got to get on the brakes quite quickly, so we run down into Sandivot. Sandivot looks clean so far. As I go up the hill, so that's 1 place gained on the first lap already. So we start seeing bits of carbon fibre everywhere, which is normal for a street race and for Monaco especially. My view, the F1 car shouldn't come here anymore. As we look for a run into Mirabeau, but we're not going to. It's pointless losing the front wing on the first lap. As we get into the traffic jam going into the hairpin.
I was going to say, can't you pit and then pit again? To get you... Well, yeah,
so behind Rodders at the moment, who's already losing out time. So Robbie goes wide there, we're going to get a better run going through the tunnel. We're going his outside, he blocks us off. So we had to back out, but we've still got an okay run on him, we're in the slipstream. We overshoot the chicane. Luckily that doesn't end in a penalty, it's very naughty for myself though, I probably should have given the place back to Rodders. I should apologise to him for that as we go through to back. So we've got Rob ahead of us now. So that's 2 places gained on the first lap. Track limits are very tight here compared to the F1 cars. Obviously my overtake on Rodders, that was obviously a track limit. As Rob spins ahead of us, going into Anthony Knowles, I think the corner's called. So that's 3 places gained in the first lap. So we've got Saloon ahead of us, and by the time we jump to lap 4, we're right behind Saloon now. We're in DRS range. You can see the Mini Laverick's about 7 seconds ahead of us here, so if I want to gain any more positions, I'm going to have to somehow get past Saloon, who's driving really well. Really, really good at defending. So we got a good run coming out of Sandivot, going up the hill. We're in a slipstream, but it's so tight coming up the hill here. It's really, really difficult to make a move anywhere. Saloon runs wide though, so we're going to take that. The door was open, we go straight through it. Thank you very much. So that's another position gained in the casino. So by lap 5 we're in P7. And I think Mini Laverick and the cars ahead of us are stuck in traffic if you look at the mini-map, because we caught a second up to them in one sector. So there may be a chance for some more positions here. And so on lap 6 as we go towards the casino, safety car comes out. Well, this is good news for us. This is going to nullify all the gaps. So we're going to pit and put on another set of softs. I was thinking of not pitting throughout, but safety car is just an opportunity for us, and we shouldn't lose too many places, may even gain some if people ahead of us have got some kind of wing damage. So we're going to go into the softs. And so as we come out of the pits, we're in P8, so we've only lost 1 place. We'll join the exit at the end of Sandivot. And in front of us, Chris has spun on the exit of the pit lane, so that's another position gained for us. So we're behind Laverick at the moment. So P7. Yep. As the safety car peels off, we're in P5. We've got Chris right behind us. But we've got more penalties than Chris. So at the moment he would be a net 5th. So we need to chase Mini, Marty in front of us. Be nice to try and get a podium here. And there is a traffic jam ahead of us, we are catching them.
Very early.
As we go into the hairpin. So there's a train now with cars from 2nd to probably Laverick in 7th, and then there's a couple of cars behind him. So behind Mini going through the tunnel. The understeer on these cars is so bad, which is why I had to let off the throttle a bit going through the tunnel. I just didn't trust the car enough. So Chris and Laverick are going to want to try and get ahead of us all, because they're on the super soft tyres, which will be quicker now, but they may not last. There's Minnie and Matty ending the wall, but we've got to put the brakes on because we're not going to get through there. So it's possible they've got wing damage though, so that may give us an advantage. Tyre wear extremely high here. As we've got Chris right behind us now as we head down towards Sanderbot. Oh, Matty runs wide there as well. He must have front wing damage, so Minnie's right behind him. As Matty opens the door, Minnie goes through it. So we go down towards Mirrowboat. Is it worth having a look? No, not this time. Laverick very aggressive on Chris behind us, but he makes the move done and it's quite clean. He tries to make a move on us. He's going to struggle getting through there, and luckily we don't touch and there's no damage.
Well, I've only got 4 more laps left.
This Matty gets a bad line. Coming out of Poirier. So we go through the tunnel towards the chicane. Laverick doesn't make a move on us this lap, but he's trying to push us along as we. So we're in P4 now on lap 11. And by the next lap we've caught Smithy in third, so there's still a potential of a podium here.
Was that DRS disabled?
As you can see, my engineers just told me it's going to rain, which is fun.
Was it enabled or disabled?
We've still got Laverick and Chris right on our tail.
I couldn't catch it.
So Smithy having a really good race. He didn't pit, which maybe is his advantage. It's quite difficult to overtake on the streets of Monaco. As Laverick dive bombs us, so we try and give him enough room. We bang wheels again. Oh, he bangs us into the wall nearly. We just about get away with it. As we head down side by side to back, we'll hold the outside line. We can't give him any more room, or we're in the wall. Don't know if Laverick understeered or didn't have any grip or what happened there, but he should have slowed down before to back. There's Smithy struggling now on those tyres, so we need to get past Smithy quite quickly as we head down the hill. Smithy really struggling here. He's in the wall again. And that's it, he hits the wall. And because of that damage we were able to go straight through him. But now we've got Chris behind us still. Minor Chris's penalties have now equalled out. So this is a race for fourth between me and Chris now. As we lose it coming out the swimming pool, we've lost all composure.
Well, I've just pitted for a new wing and they're putting me on wet.
Chris has got to run on us. He was taking a go on the outside of us because he's already passed us before the corner, to be honest. But I've noticed that he did get a 3-second penalty during that little to do. So all we've got to do now is keep our nose clean and stay within 3 seconds of Chris. As we jump straight into lap 15, you can see the rain's falling. The track is really slippery. We just need to keep our composure, not miss a break. Nothing like that. Just stay within 3 seconds, don't get any silly penalties. The gap to Smithy behind us is more than 6 seconds. So that should be covered off.
How many laps have we got left?
So it's just a case of bringing it home on the streets of Monaco. Which, on a personal note, I don't think F1 should come here anymore. I get the history of it all, but it's quite a dull race to watch.
I've got a piss.
I think I'm running out of fuel as well.
So I'm not able to stop in time. I'm surprised by how quickly Chris stops.
25 on it.
Luckily there's no damage. It's my fault. I should have been paying attention. There's a yellow flag in front of us which just quickly turned to green. We can take it quite slowly through these, knowing we've got that 3-second advantage. Track slippery. We oversteered as we went into the chicane there and hit our front wing, but it shouldn't matter.
No way! I'm in the final sector now.
I'm getting like my 10th.
We're P5 on track, but we'll come home P4 once the timings are out. As the rain starts to pour,
Yeah.
so that's P4 confirmed for us. And a driver of the day as well, following our drive right from the back of the grid. So overall a good race. Had some good battles, had a lot of contact.
Who won?
A bit good, it didn't end up finishing on the podium in the end.
Well done, Fred, yeah.
But well done, Fred. Good drive from him.
Well done.
Looking forward to Baku, Azerbaijan next week. Another street circuit, but in my view a lot better than this one. So there's the results. We were 20 seconds off Fred in the end. He drove a really good race. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next week.
How did I not